and welcome to the very first episode of My Life Lesson. Today our guest is celebrity actor and a very dear friend who's seriously talented, Michael Greco. Enjoy.
I've loved acting since I was a kid. I know it's a cliche, but I found out when I was 8 years old, when I was in a performance of Alice in Wonderland, I went to, the girl who was playing Alice was beautiful, a girl called Lucy Burke. Always remember your first loves. And she convinced me to audition for the part of the White Rabbit or the Mad Hatter. I ended up getting the Dormouse and had a stocking on my head and a huge shell on my back and disgusting green tights, and I looked hideous. And the White Rabbit ended up kissing Alice, and I ended up with nothing, but I got the bug for it nevertheless.
Hello, Mr. DeMarco.
Do I know you?
The biggest obstacle that has been in my acting career so far has been, I did do a very, very popular soap in England called EastEnders that was viewed at the time by probably half of the country. And my character became very popular. And sometimes in life you're a victim of your own success, which is not your fault. It just so happens that it spirals out of control. And I wasn't aware of what celebrity status was all about. And what's been very, very difficult is to shake that character off. I'm very proud of the character, I'm very proud of my time there. But in England especially, it's been a hell of a journey to try and shake that off. And I think another good reason moving to the States is that they didn't know me at all. And I'm starting off again, scratch. And I know that in England I made a successful name for myself by starting from scratch. And I know that America is 10 times the journey, but I have so much drive and fire inside me that I'm not going to fail, and I know that I can do it in America as well. And I'm gradually climbing the ladder. I've got a lot of proud moments that I've had in my acting career, the characters that I've portrayed, and the reviews I've had. But I would say, without a shadow of doubt, at the moment, I did a TV series called Hatfield and McCoys with great actors like Kevin Costner, Tom Berenger, Bill Paxton. And Tom Berenger won a Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actor. And he got up there and he mentioned about 4 or 5 of the actors' names, and he mentioned my name. He said, this goes to them, because without them, I wouldn't have won this award. And I was sat there and I was speechless. The Golden Globe is one of the top 3 award ceremonies in the world, you know, viewed by millions and millions of people around the world. My name was mentioned by an amazing actor. So yeah, that was a very proud moment.
So when you win your Golden Globe, you better thank them, right?
So when I win my Golden Globe, I'm going to be thanking Tom Berenger for giving me the inspiration, definitely. The advice I would give to anybody that would want to move to LA and to become an actor is, first, you've got to have so much steel and so much backbone, because it's a tough industry as it is, let alone moving to Los Angeles. But secondly, I would say go for it, because when I was a child, I did get a little bit of abuse at school through racism, racist bullying. And I went to a predominantly white school, and I was quite dark-skinned, and as I'm Italian, so I kind of stood out, and there weren't that many dark-skinned people in my school. And I remember one particular guy shoved me to the floor when it was snowing outside and rubbed my face in the snow to try and make my skin whiter. And he said to me, he said, you are a useless piece of shit that will never make a name for yourself, and you should go back to where you came from. And I said to him, even at 16 years old, I said, you watch, mate, one day I'll make it, and you'll remember who I am. And from that moment on, I think the thing that really fuels me is showing them they're wrong. You know, they say revenge is a dish that is served cold. And I do believe that revenge is definitely a dish served with success. And there's nothing that makes me feel more happier, other than being successful for myself and for my friends and my family, but showing people that they're wrong. And those bullies, they don't have a place in this world. Yeah, I love to do impressions to make my friends laugh. And I never really do them on TV or anything, but in England, for our English viewers, there's a program called Coronation Street, and there was this old lady that used to be in there called Mavis Riley. And she used to talk like this, well, I don't really know, I wouldn't like to say. And so I have this impersonation game doing famous people doing Mavis Riley. So for the British people, Bruce Forsyth doing Mavis Riley. Well, I don't really know. I would like to say. So I kind of do that, and it's very amusing, especially when you've had a few drinks. My final thought would be, we never know what's going to happen in life, and from one phone call to the next can change your life. But always maintain consistency with yourself. Be truthful to yourself, be truthful to others. Be honest to yourself, be honest with others. And you'll attract good people, and I think you'll attract good things. And that's one thing. We have an expression in England called Marmite, love it or hate it. Now, I think with me, I love the saying, I don't suffer fools gladly. I think people either love me or they don't. And but I'm always true to myself.
And I've had people tell me, 26 is a little bit old to start acting. And that affects you. It especially affected me when I first moved out here. Now I'm on fire. People can't tell me that anymore.
Mikey, thank you so much for giving your time. We really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Hit subscribe and like, and we'll see you next time.